It's time for the B-A-Q-A-A, the B-A-Q-A, what you say? The B-A-Q-A with Mandi, the B-A-Q-A with Tiffany, the B-A-Q-A-A. Hey, Mandra, how you doing, girl?
I'm doing well. Long time no see. I'm excited for the question this week. We haven't talked about this topic in a minute.
But before we do, because this is a financial question,
Yes,
remember that we are not your financial advisors and we're not your attorney and we're not even your mama, but we are two really cute brown girls. You can call us friends though. We can be friends.
Yeah.
But what that means is this is not professional advice. It's purely for entertainment only. You're going to lean into the people that you pay for hardcore financial advice. Okay. You're going to take this with the smallest of the smallest grains of salt, aka sue your granny, not us. Okay. Okay.
Yes, please. Poor granny.
She's like, why? Well, I got to get sued.
All right. Okay. This question, shall I read it?
Yes.
All right. We got a good, juicy money question today from Instagram. Oh, by the way, did we tell them how to send a question?
No, please do.
You can go to Brown Ambition Podcast on IG and slide into our DMs. We love that. But also, if you like the old-fashioned way, you can email us brownambitionpodcast@gmail.com.
Or go to brownambitionpodcast.com and click contact. And there you go.
That also is the way. All right. This is from IG from listener Adriel. Adriel says, hello, I'm a longtime listener, first time DMer. Y'all have helped me get my life together and I'm on track to maxing out my 401k and my HSA for the first time ever.
Damn.
Thank you. Oh, go Adriel. My question is about HSA. She says, I'm in my early 30s and I'm generally healthy with no plans to use my HSA. What are your thoughts on investing part of my HSA balance into a portfolio of mutual funds?
Well, first, let's talk about what is an HSA.
Yeah, a little recap.
So just so you know, HSA stands for Health Savings Account. Why people love it is because it's tax advantage savings. It's a tax advantage savings account that lets you set aside pre-tax money. So what that means is that like this money, like your 401k, it means that you won't pay taxes on the money right now, which will lower your taxes currently, and then later you'll pay taxes later. Well, no, actually, you'll pay taxes later. Not if you use it for qualified.
It's like a triple tax benefit.
Yes.
So it's you don't pay taxes on it as long as you use it for medical expenses in retirement, I think. That's like the thing.
And so the goal is to help you save money for medical expenses that your health insurance company might not fully cover. You can use HSA funds to pay for like deductibles, co-payments, co-insurance, prescriptions, dental care, contacts, eyeglasses, bandages, x-rays. Girl, the works. So the girls love HSA. It's like a win-win. Win. Now, here's the thing about HSA that's also really great is that unlike an FSA, a flexible spending account, right, that HSAs don't have a use it or lose it rule. Because with the FSA, right, isn't that if you don't use it, they're like, girl, you thought, so you're not gonna...
Sometimes.
Okay.
Sometimes you need to like ask because... yes, most of the time, I think up until a certain amount, it's like if you have more than 500, I think you lose it. Sometimes it can roll over to the next year, but typically it is like a use most of it or lose it kind of situation.
So HSAs don't have that, which is great. So any used funds in your HSA will automatically roll over to the next year and to continue to grow tax-free, which is great. So then you can still use these funds for medical expenses. So with that being said, what I really like about it too, you can keep your account even if you change jobs, retire, or are terminated. Okay. So they're portable, which is really great. And HSAs can also be invested, which I don't think, which sounds like crazy, but it's really awesome. So you can invest a portion of your HSA balance once you have at least $1,000 in your account. Before you can open an investment account, most HSAs are going to require you to maintain a minimum cash balance to cover healthcare costs. And so just keep that in mind. So here's the thing. So you could definitely invest in mutual funds. Sometimes you can invest in index funds, even dividend funds, individual stocks. Some of them will let you do. Now, here's the thing, young whippersnapper who is like, should I, I don't need it. I'm young, I'm healthy, which is great. because you can roll it over year by year, what's young and healthy one year is I need the money the next year. So it's something to keep in mind. So for example, I just went to the dentist and your girl has a crown that I've had for quite some time and I should have had it replaced, but honestly, I was grieving, girl. I wasn't the right thing about that. And so as a result, I now have to like get it taken off because I have like, there's some like cavity underneath it and blah, 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 blah. And it's costing me more than what my insurance is going to cover. So I have to come out of pocket. I don't know, like $1,200 or something like that.
Dental insurance is notoriously the worst, girl, and least useful.
Girl, I'm just like, it just allows me to say, I'm here. So I'm just saying that to say that like, even though you're young and all the other stuff, that you don't know what life can bring. So you want to be mindful that like, the good thing about HSA is that it can build and build and build. So not all money is meant to be put to work. Some money is meant to protect you. Because inevitably everyone needs some sort of health like coverage. So I just would just say, just be mindful before putting it all into the market, really asking yourself, how much do you want to have set aside? Because no one wants to come out of pocket $2,000, $3,000, $4,000, $5,000, $6,000, when that money could have been sitting in your HSA waiting for you. What say you, man?
Yeah. Well, I just wanted to point out some fine print with the HSA because I've actually never had an HSA because I never chose the high deductible health plan. So typically when your company, wherever you get your insurance, you typically need to have a high deductible health plan. And that, for example, that is when you have a health plan that is typically a lower premium each out of your paycheck or each month that you pay. In exchange for that, so it's cheaper. A lot of young people go for the HSA because they don't have a lot of health issues and they don't mind having that high deductible. It seems like a cost benefit of like, well, I'll save money in the short term by not having high premiums. But then you have that like little bit of a risk of what if something does happen and then your deductible is like, I don't know, $8,000 and you have to come out of pocket for that. So that's something to consider in order to even be eligible for an HSA. And the other thing is that there's a limit on it. I just looked it up because my info is so old from back when I was reporting on this kind of stuff. Now the limit, I think back when I was reporting on it was about $3,000. Now the limit is $4,150 per year. So for 2024. And for a family, it's $8,300. So the good news is that limit has been increasing. Definitely probably due to inflation and all of that, but just some quid pro quos, if you will.
Yeah. And so like, honestly, HSA is just one of the best accounts for saving, for retirement, for setting aside money for potential health.
Them fire
costs.
People love it.
They do, honey. Because honestly, where are you going to find a triple tax advantage account? Where? That like one, you save on paying taxes now. 2, it's allowed to grow tax-free. And 3, if you use it in a specific way, you don't have to pay taxes on it later. It's like bam, bam, bam. Because typically, for example, your 401k, the tax benefit is, hey, it lowers my taxes now, but I pay taxes later when I retire. A Roth IRA is the opposite. It's like I pay taxes on it now, but I don't have to pay taxes on the growth and pull it out later. But this is like, wait, you don't pay taxes on when I put it in. I don't pay taxes on the growth, and I don't pay taxes when I take it out if I use it in a specific way. So it's one of these rare accounts that if you have one, maximizing it is in your best interest because, they don't come along. It's like a triple, what are those like? It's like Beyonce, sing, dance, and act. Well,
she can't act.
I was going to say, no, who's a good, is it Kiki? Who's a good one?
And y'all know I love me some
Yes, I forgot.
Kiki, yes, she's a triple threat.
Triple threat.
Beyonce's triple threat is hair care.
Yeah, I guess. But I feel like Kiki, I was going to say Brandy, but Brandy can't dance because she can sing and she can act.
Brandy is not the best actress either. I saw her Hallmark movie.
No, come on now, not Moesha. Well, I don't know if that was great acting, but we all loved Moesha.
I do love Brandy and always will, forever and will.
Yeah.
What were we talking about?
I'm like triple threats because we're talking about the HSA as a triple threat. But do we know any triple threat? Who is a triple threat of these days, honestly?
Kiki Palmer is a really good one because that bitch can do everything.
Not that bitch.
Sorry. Wait, why? I know that bit.
Yes. Yeah, it's true. But I'm like, dang, we used to have.
Oh, what about her?
Can her dance?
She was. Oh, does it have to be dancing? I thought it was sing, acting. Oh, okay. Never mind. Yeah. Tiana Taylor. Tiana Taylor acted her ass off in 1001. Yes. That's a beautiful film. And I don't know why she didn't get nominated for anything.
You're right. Tiana Taylor. She is one of the few. And I would say Mary. I mean, because we love Mary's dance. I mean, I don't know, call her a dancer. But you remember she almost, did she get that Oscar? Because the acting was her point. But I don't know if dancing and singing, it depends on like
my favorite. I have like a handful of reels that I go back to on a rainy day when I just need to be cheered up. And it's not even her, but it's like the Mary impersonation.
Yes, the boots, child, the Mary boots.
But she has those really expensive boots now. Like they're rose gold.
Yes, they sold out.
I don't know what brand it is, but they're thousands of dollars. Yes. And there's one of a girl dancing in those, and it's like the dance moves came as well.
Yes, I love. There are not many triple threats, child. Y'all know some triple threats? Sign our DMs and let us know, or tweet us, the BA podcast, and I'd love to like, what is a true triple threat, man or woman?
Would you call Jennifer Lopez?
Girl, stop! Because where is the singing? The dancing, yes. No, let's be real.
Have you heard her sing America the Beautiful?
First of all, I've heard her sing.
Let's get along.
No, we all. Okay. The acting, no. The singing, questionable.
I've gone on the record defending J-Lo many a times.
Can she dance? I think she could dance.
Can she dance?
Oh, that's why she was a fly girl.
That's her strength.
Yeah, that is her. Okay, we're going to give her dancing, but...
All right, other triple threats. I Googled it. We have Lady Gaga. That's a good one.
Oh, yeah.
She can dance, sing, and act.
Yes.
Yeah,
and she definitely can act. Yes. Yes, that's true. Okay, who else?
Alicia Keys is not.
I mean, who said that?
But you know what, Tiff? Like, I think that you are including dance, and I don't think that dance is necessarily. I think triple threat is like three things. Talents.
Yeah, that's true.
Because like Zendaya is here, although she can do all those things. Zendaya is a good one.
Yeah, she's a good one.
Dance her ass off. You saw her Bruno Mars tribute?
No.
Her karaoke. So her and Tom Holland both went on that karaoke dance show with John Krasinski or whoever, Jimmy Fallon, one of them.
I know what you're talking about.
And she was Bruno Mars, and she did the most epic impersonation. And then Tom Holland was Rihanna, and he also did it was hard. They were so good.
Okay, so we got some people.
But, yeah. Okay. What were we? Oh, Queen Latifah, Donald Glover.
I love me some Queen Latifah.
Rihanna herself. I don't know. She acts.
I know. I was gonna say, I see her. We just know she's that bitch, but I don't know if she's that bitch. You know what I mean? So.
And once again, I have landed, like, I'm on the boat with you and I'm rowing. Do you know what I mean? Like, I support this trip, but where are we going?
No, because we were just talking about triple threat.
Where are we going on this boat?
Because we were saying that HSA is a triple threat. And so we're going to bring it on back. All right, y'all. If you know any other...
I see land.
Right? If you have any other financial triple threats, let us know. Gosh. Before we sign off, do we have any new reviews that we want to read?
Oh, I think yes, we have a new one. Let me just shake up
while Mandi is finding the reviews, please leave us some glorious reviews wherever you listen, but especially if you are listening on Apple Podcasts, because it helps the girls find us. It helps, the algorithm in our favor. And plus, we just love reading that. And you might get read out loud. Okay.
It just means a lot because a lot of people take their time to leave bullshit on the internet and negativity. And you guys have taken some time to just put some positive vibes out there. And I love you for that. Mm-hmm. Today, the day after America's birthday, Kaises 2000 got on Apple Podcasts and said this about Brown Ambition. And we just thank you. She says, down to earth, relatable, and informative all in one. You two are life. Ladies, the weekly informational kiki is much needed. Everything from financial business advice to family. You ladies are a breath of fresh air each week, sharing your real life experiences. Keep it coming years later, and you're still blazing with informative and educational info that holds our attention and makes us think about how finance, personal growth, and business are essential to this thing we call adulting. Thanks, ladies.
Yeah.
And another triple exclamation mark.
Yeah. Oh, look at us getting 1, 2, 3. Okay.
We're triple threats.
That could be y'all. See, you see that we could be reading and pouring life back into you as well if you left us a review. But we'll see you on Monday because we are triple threat. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, BA.
The best things come in threes.
Yes.
It's the power of threes is truly
very strong.
Do we need a third co-host?
No.
It's fine. It's great. Thank you, BA fan. That's so amazing. Again, Brand Ambition Podcast on IG. Yes. You can leave us a review on Apple Podcasts. That is the place to do it. 5 stars would be wonderful. Yes. But leave honest reviews too, because I don't read them before I read them on the show. So if you say some, feedback is fine. Yeah. Feedback is fine. But thank you so much. Keep it cute. Mm-hmm. Yeah. You can also DM us, you know what I mean? Yeah. Like on the private way. Let us know. Thank y'all so much, though, and we'll see you Monday, Wednesday, Friday.
Bye.
Bye.
Hey, BA fam. We're on YouTube. Woohoo! Thank you so much for watching. Please like this video and subscribe to the channel.
And while you're at it, why don't you go over to that little bell icon and just tap that for us. Show the BA fam how much you love us. And that way, you'll also get notifications when new videos drop. Also, share the channel with a friend. We're always like, tell a friend, tell a friend, tell a friend. And thank y'all so much again for all the support.